I'll ask you, so what do you do? Have you ever had your mind go blank, or you're fumbling for words, or you give such a long description that you lose their attention completely and you don't convey the value that you bring through the business or project that you have? Today I'm teaching you the simple and easy formula for you to create an elevator spiel for your business or your change-making advocacy, or however it is that you make the world a better place. Your elevator spiel is a go-to one-liner description to powerfully tell your story with clarity and confidence, no matter where you are or who the audience might be. So why does this matter? Everybody is so short on time and attention. It's really important to be able to get your point across in a clear, concise, and really compelling way. For change makers, advocates, and experts, especially if you've got to where you are through a lot of trial and error or gaining your wisdom through lived experience, I need you to know that your voice and your story really matters. You don't need to sound perfect. You just need to sound real, clear, and compelling. An elevator spiel will really help you to stand tall in the moments that matter, whether you're networking at a social event or an industry event, or talking with the media, because you never know who you're speaking to, what they might refer you to, or what information they might have to you if they understand who you really are and how you really help. Now for the formula to create your own elevator spiel. This is the method that I teach in my private paid memberships. I want to share it with you today. And I'm just going to read it straight off the board for you. I help who achieve what by how so they can why. Makes me different is point of difference. So I'll repeat it. I help who achieve what result by your method so they can, this is your why, to have that better life or create more for their business or make more sales or impact the world and whatever it might be. What makes me different is your point of difference. And I'll just explain a bit more. The who is your audience. The what is your result. The how is your process. Why is the deeper benefit and probably why you do what you do every day. And the point of difference is the unique twist that is probably very authentic to you, like you've maybe experienced this yourself, or there's a particular way that only you can do it. That is your big, unique twist. And for some people, it might be their background of knowledge and education, or it might be their lived experience. So the length of your elevator spiel matters. Keep it under 60 seconds. You just want to get to the point. Think of it this way. It's all about clarity, not cleverness. People love simplicity. You know, the saying less is more. So all you need to do is develop your script, have a go, and then practice until it feels natural. And then this will just be something you've got up your sleeve to go to when you're out there getting more visible, which might be networking, public speaking, introducing yourself. It might be pitching the media on the phone. It could be anything. And now just to help you get to the next step, I'm going to give you a few examples. And here's one that is for a visibility coach for authors and experts. And I'll just read it out to you. I help new authors write and publish their first book by teaching them simple visibility skills so they can stop procrastinating and share their story and finally call themselves an author. What makes me different is I focus on their confidence, not just their strategy. Now I've got two more examples and then we'll just be wrapping up with what you need to do next. Another great example is this change maker, Malala. Unforgettable. Malala doesn't say I'm an activist. She says, I fight for every girl's right to education. It's short, it's clear, and it's compelling. There's just no mystery there. And now we've got another global change maker, Sir Richard Branson. I loved his book, Like a Virgin. Have you read that? He's just such an incredibly inspiring person and has made such an impact in the world. Branson doesn't just say, I run Virgin. Richard Branson says, I believe that business should be a force for good and fun. Now that is an elevator spiel, clear values and clear mission. Now, as we wrap up, let's get you into action with the steps to create your clear, compelling elevator spiel. Step 1, write it down using the template. Step 2, say it out loud and don't use any jargon or esoteric language that you've got to be an expert to know or any sector speak. Just keep it simple, clear and concise. And step 3 is to practice 3 versions. So one that's a bit more formal, one that's a bit more casual, and then one that's media friendly. So when I say media friendly, what I mean is relevant to news, newsworthy, something that you think would make sense to a journalist. Maybe you even throw in an example. It could be a media figure that is a bit related to what you do, or something that helps people understand quickly, or there was a media story, or hopefully one of your media stories. Use your elevator spiel often. Use it in social introductions, use it in networking events, and even in your social media bios. You're never really going to feel ready, so don't wait for that to happen. Practice is how we become a little bit more competent each time we practice. And as we get more competent, we become more confident. Personally, I say focus on the process, not the outcome. So don't worry if it's not perfect the first time. Your process is practice, and that leads to better versions of what you can do. Practicing is your process, and it leads to this becoming a natural way that you introduce yourself and talk about your project or your business or expertise. Write your spiel today and start sharing it. Remember, visibility isn't about perfection. It's about being your true self and impacting the world through sharing your message. If you've enjoyed any of the videos on this channel, be sure to click subscribe and to like, or ask me questions in the comments and access all of the free resources I share below. Thanks, and see you in the next video.